Me done with that banana, banana, banana.
Don't stop the music.
Kana, I want bodo. Eh, mukataro.
Continuous music. Non-stop and back to back.
Power FM Zimbabwe.
Yeah, boys. Yeah. We are ready now, yeah, we are ready, yo. Check the time to the lunchtime ready, yo. As in a jambari, the lunchtime rock, my friends, I'm going to foot. As in a toa coca, yeah. Talking about pop and any manzi, papa and panemari, look up and my fancy. My first name, my baby, and I'm mine, and a baba, then go happy. Hey, what up, everybody? It's your boy T-Guns. It's lunchtime radio, and right now you're listening to Chambari, the lunchtime rocker on Power.
Lunchtime radio.
This is Center Stage with the latest and the hottest issues with Chambari, brought to you by NMB Bank. NMB Bank, in pursuit of excellence.
Why is this song?
Well, this is a good thing. Well, this is a good thing. Well, this is a good thing. Well, this is a good thing.
Okay.
Well, this is a good thing. 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 This is a good thing for me. Well, this is a good thing.
koshanda vasunungure muuranda kuona voteza musha kande kusangwanza kuna kusiri kufa kumbira musango here senge masina musha ndaitizimbwe itatsikairosi itatsimurakosi itandiwandira nyasha aiwanda zikokoni zikatsikangirosi zikatsimurangosi zikandiwandire nyasha aiwanda zikokoni ndamo yangu ndeyekubereka vana vandisisawone vango vafararira nenyika hanzi yatenga zvigone ndakaberekera kecho saka ndasiya neine mombe vari kumhanyisana nemabasa kuda kudzinga urombe ndose vaona kuhope vari pamushandaiwa hadzisi nyope kubva mangwanani vari pandima samana kudoke ndaiti zimbwe itatsikamirosi itatsimura ngosi ichandiwanira nyasha ikokoni zikatsikangirosi zikatsimura ngosi zikandiwanire nyasha aiwana zikokoni
Minutes past 2 o'clock, and welcome to another exciting edition of Center Stage, brought to you by NMB Bank. Now, every Tuesday we make sure that we get a trending artist, celebrity, personality, prophet, however the person is being talked about on air, on social media and in the streets. We make sure that we get them in the studio so that we can sit down with them, get to pick their brains on what is going on, and get to entertain you at the same time. We want to say a big shout out to all the rockers that are getting in touch with us on Facebook, for those that are streaming on our website www.powerfm.co.zw, as well as those that are tuned in via the radios. Our WhatsApp number is 0712 and 0712-831-172. Our phone lines are 498-652 and 498-654. And I want to say a big shout out to everybody that's tuned in. It's because of you guys that we have NMB Bank that came on board so that they can broadcast with us and sponsor the show. So I want you to imagine a world with first-class service, a world where you are always first and never lost. NMB Connect gives you just that. Wherever you are, you can withdraw or deposit cash, apply for a new loan or top-up, pay your bills, send money, buy airtime, and keep track of your account right from your mobile phone. So to get started, dial *241# or dial the NMB Connect app from the Google Play Store or Apple Store. You can also visit NMB Connect online on www.nmbconnectonline.co.zw. NMB Connect, your digital bank. But did you also know that you can pay your bills instantly to registered billers without moving an inch? Simply select simply select bill payments, then pick your service provider in the categories of utility, insurance, telecommunication, fuel, hospital, airlines, retail, and real estate, just to name a few. So go ahead, pay your bills today on *241#, NMB Connect app, or NMB Connect online. You get a digitally stamped receipt every time you transact. NMB Connect, your digital bank. This afternoon, we have the Heavenly Commander of the Heavenly Army in the studio. His name is Prophet Talent Madungwe. He's very popular on social media. A lot of people get to talk about him. So many social media accounts are claiming to be for the man of God. So before he says hello, I want to ask you something. Did you share this live? If you're on Facebook, share it with your friends, share it with your team, share it with everybody. Our Mupini is in the studio. So if your comment is good enough, got to play you Winky D featuring Wabatima Jehovah with a song called Zikangirozi, and started off with the Mega T, DJ Mega T remix to Mweandisesekedze by Mambo Duterere. So we're getting into center stage right now. Hello, Prophet.
Hello, how are you?
Do you respond to Mufundisi if people call you Mufundisi?
Normally I respond to any title ya shades, but normally I use my title Prophet Madungwe. Although I use many titles like the Heavenly Army Commander, the World President, the Heavenly Lawyer, all those names.
All right.
I can use them.
Pana Heavenly Commander.
Heavenly Army Commander.
Heavenly Army Commander.
The World President.
The World President.
Yes, the Heavenly Lawyer. The Heavenly Doctor. All those titles I use, even the Prophet.
All right. When you say the World President, which world are you talking about? This world.
Yes, this is the spiritual world president. When we are meaning to the spiritual world, I am the president. Like my spiritual father, Prophet Daniel of Old Testament, he was the world president, but spiritually he was running for all the nations. So I'm doing this work for all the nations. So I'm the world president, but the spiritual world president.
All right. So when you're the spiritual world president and you are ruling the spiritual world, that means, Kuti, the angels are there.
Yes, the angels are in this department. This is the heavenly department.
All right. Ko njuzu dzinonzi spirits. Are you also the president as well?
Njuzu, it's not on our side, because Njuzu, they are not angels.
Okay, we'll get to that one. You discuss. Okay, so which spirits are you talking about? In Dangos Zama angels, which other spirits are they that fall under your leadership?
We have two groups. Like the first one, we have the fallen angels, which works for the devil, like the Njuzus and everything. They belong to the kingdom of darkness. Then we have the real angelic, the angels of the light. That's where we belong.
All right. So you've clarified for me. A mermaid is a fallen angel.
Yes, it falls under the fallen angels.
All right. Okay. Then what other fallen angels are there that fall under the category of fallen angels?
Like the evil spirits. When Kuma church one does my deliverance nature, those are the evil spirits we are mentioning.
All right. I've always wanted to ask. I've always wondered when we're at church and then panetic prayers. And people start falling over and Jonzi Chema muregeze boda muregeze and then where does that spirit go when it comes out?
Okay, they go to the dry places in the spiritual realms between the earth and the heaven.
But when they're in a person, they're in a vessel. So are these demons? Do they roam around the earth, or they're supposed to find a vessel, and they're like ticks, they're parasites. Yes. So they need a host in order to survive. So when they're cast out of this host or this vessel, where do they go immediately? Okay,
they go to the dry places, which is in the spiritual realms. Then after that, they find another prey, or they find another target. Then they come back to another person, or to the same person again.
Okay, all right. So another question though is why is it at churches usually the women are the ones who fall over, screaming and writhing in pain because of these demons? Why do they only manifest in women and not in men?
As pertaining that question, was demons, they come when we open the door to the sin rate, when you are in a sin. So it proves that women's maybe they sin more than the men. That's what I can say. Maybe the women, they sin more as compared to men.
Sorry, can you repeat that? You said they go where? The prey goes where? The demons go where?
To the spiritual realms, in the spiritual realms, that dry places.
I'm saying to the women. Why are you more than to the men?
Okay, I'm saying pese panonzi demon rao ya mumun unenge wavura the door for that, like a sin, maybe wapinda fornication or wapinda gossiping or anything. Saka pauno vavura that door, the demons will automatically be invited into your life. Saka maybe the women's kana muruguti the ratio yenye kana muruguti mimi ndo vari kunyanya kudona kuchurch, it means ndo vari kunyanya kutadza.
All right. So imimi as someone an spiritual spectacle rekuona Sanduda ubvunza
feel free, bro.
Munogona zapinda pataiti nemhinduro yenyu. Mati maybe you'd have opened up the door anditika.
Yes, open up the door.
So panyedze kuromba idzi usually anozonyanyo bata stereki. Are you saying the women do vanenge vazonyanyo bata stereki zvinozoita kuti these demons to come onto them and then manifest in the church, yet the men don't manifest demons in church?
Tikatarisa according to the statistics we see kuti vakadzi vakawanda kudarika varume, saka the ratio will never be balanced kuti varume kana vakadzi ndo vanobuda vakawanda, but we see kuti varume vazhinji havanyanyi kuenda kuchechi, vakadzi ndo vanonyanya kuenda kuchechi, saka we see kuti that's why maybe the rate ichitikwire yevakadzi, but even varume tine vatinoto kune varume vanotomboitawo zvemadeliverance vatinotomboona vachitombodonha kumachechi vachitoita zvakawanda.
Varipo varume vanotodonha
varume vane matumbu vakakura mabusinessmen vanonzi varume
kanaone dumbu. All right. So let's talk about you. Let's just go back a little bit and just get to find out about you, Prophet Madungwe. You started your prophetic works in 2011, somewhere 2010, 2011, and you would go to hospitals and you pray for the sick. So what prompted you to take up the work of God?
At the age of 4 years, one angelic visited me. Then
angelic?
Yes,
all
one
right.
angelic. Then I was introduced in the heavenly army at the age of 4 years. Then I grew up in AFM as a church goer or as a youth. Then in 2010, God commanded me to fast about 40 days. Then day number 20, that was 2011, 20 May, then I received my confirmation that I'm now a prophet after that 40 days of fasting.
It doesn't make sense. You said 2010, that's when you got the calling?
No,
to take
2010. I was notified to fast for 40 days.
For 40 days.
Then I fasted, that was May 2011.
But then you said that was
then
day 20.
Day 20 of May. 20 May.
So when you're told to fast in 2010, you didn't fast immediately then? Makazo fast in 2011?
No, I was fasting starting there.
40 days. But 40 days, guys, is open in May 2011.
I was fasting and fasting and fasting.
Oh,
then
okay.
On that special 40 days, May, that's when I received my calling. Then I was ordained to be the prophet. That's when the prophetic ministry started. But about the spiritual welfare, I started at the age of 4 years.
All right. All right. And then so you started going into hospitals and you were praying for the sick.
Yes, 2010, 2011, when I was starting my preaching, I started preaching in the streets, going to the hospital, laying the hands to the sick, doing all those stuff. So that's when it started.
All right. When as a man of God with spiritual spectacles, you can you see someone's death date?
If God reveals, I can see. Or if I'm privileged by God to know the date, maybe I can know, but it's not always that I must know the date of someone. No, it's not necessary to me.
How is it not necessary? And yet you are supposed to lead this person to God.
Yes, but not all people we must know. Only those that selected one. Maybe I can know that this person is about to go.
All right.
Yes.
So when was your first encounter with the heaven? When you actually entered heaven?
Okay, 2016. That was 1 January 2016 when the year starts. That's around 00 hours. The Lord appeared to me first. Then I was invited to visit heaven. That's when I started to visit heaven. So that was my first entry to heaven, 1 January 2016. Then I continued to visit heaven until now. I visit heaven.
All right. Where were you when this encounter happened?
I was here in Harare. That is sunning down. That's
what were you doing?
Started. I was praying during, that was the night, I was praying, that was the midnight prayer. I was praying and praying and praying and praying and praying. Then the Lord appeared to me. Then the heaven was opened. Then it started. Then I visited the heaven. I saw the miraculous things in heaven, the first heaven, the second heaven, the third heaven. Then I come back.
All right. Can you explain to us before you explain the 1, 2, 3 heavens, were you in the flesh or in the spirit when you went up to heaven?
Okay, let me explain how I entered heaven. So heaven is visited. I visited heaven unaccountable, but in different ways. The first one, the first entry, I was converted from physical body to spiritual body. Then I went. Then other time I was splitted into two. The spirit man was splitted from physical man. So the spirit man visited heaven. Then the physical man was left on earth. Then another thing also happened. Sometimes I can be converted from being Prophet Madungwe to my angelic, because there is an angel like me, so
Right.
I'll be converted that my angel will be here on earth, then Prophet Madungwe will go. So
You switch.
yeah, it's like switching. Then the angelic will be on my position, then I'll be on the position of my angelic, then I visited heaven, then it will be easier. So I visited 3 dimensions.
So you've got a split personality, like the angel in heaven will come onto earth, wear exactly what you're wearing, and will speak, walk and talk, and function the way you function here on earth.
Yes, that angelic, it resembles me. The way I did everything, even everything, it photocopies me.
All right. So let's just say you are here on if the angel comes here on earth, and then you are in heaven, and then here on earth something happens to you, like maybe Masaram Chinyewa, the angel gets into a fight. So when you switch back, does it explain to you while you're switching back with does it that happen, or it deals with it and then it doesn't inform you about Shasara's Chitika while you were up there?
Okay, the angelic and the prophet is the same thing. Whatever I did in heaven, even whatever the angelic did here on earth, automatically I knew it. Even the angelic knew it, because it's one person.
All right.
It's one person, so automatically it will be referred to me also, even what is really happening here, even what is happening to the angelic.
All right. So you spoke about the 3 heavens. There's heaven number 1, number 2, number 3. What to explain these to us?
Okay, heaven is not the blue sky we see. The blue sky is the demarcation, like the spiritual realm that demarcated that the earth ends here. So after you go through the spiritual realm of the blue color you see, then you go and go and go and go. Then you reach another planet, well built with the gold, with all the minerals. Then you enter the first heaven. There is gates. Then the gates will be opened, but they are manufactured by brass and gold. Then they say, welcome to heaven, the angelic. They'll be monitoring those who are going in and those who are going out. So we have different gates, like the gates, like God have his gates where he used, but those gates are called express one, like the heavenly delegates, like God, he uses the express gates, even Christ, even the heavenly army commander, even all those.
This is gate number 1.
No, these are express gates.
What are express gates? This way people, the divine go in and out through, the anointed.
Okay, let me put it in Shona to make it clear. Pan anonzi ma-express routes unosvika, but anoshandiswa nevakuru like Mwari,
or even
like Christ.
airport kuti diplomatic vanopinda nepavo. All right.
So pane one for Christ, one for God, one for Prophet Madungwe, the heavenly army commander, one for Gabriel and all those the heavenly delegates. Then posita ma-gates ema-angelic or amwe ma-departments. Then posita ma-gates futi evanhu vanofa. Munhu wese kana afa anoenda pamagates iyayo futi zvakare. Then ndo panozodecide kuti uri kuenda kuhell kana kuti uri kuenda kuparadise iri mu3rd heaven. Then opinda mu1st heaven ndo munowanikwa zvinhu zvakaita in the 1st heaven you find like light rinowanikwa kura munoona remasikati rinovhurirwa during the day kuti the day is now coming, the light
rovhurirwa nani?
It's in the 1st heaven. Rinovhurirwa nema-angelic mu1st heaven, right. Because the sun does not give us the light, but that light rinovhurirwa, then kana rauya, then roshana.
We're now in day.
Yeah, we're now in day.
Okay.
Then there is things like rain. Mvura inonaya panyika. Then there is like hailstorm. Zvimvura mabwe zvezvia. Then there is wind also. Tingangoti zvinowanika zvese panyika. Ndo mazvinonyanya ndo mazvinochengeterwa imomo mu1st heaven, but munenge muchimonitwa by the angelic. Then you go to the 2nd heaven, you see like the Garden of Eden, it is now placed in a second heaven. Ndo marinenge riri all.
So sorry, pause right there. So the Garden of Eden was removed from earth and was taken to heaven.
Yes, after the man sinned, it was removed from this earth
and taken to heaven.
And taken to heaven.
It's in 2nd heaven.
Yes, it's in second heaven.
Right.
And
Are you getting this down? Please take it down.
and the angelic battlegrounds are in the second heaven, where the angelic in the heavenly are being trained, and all the departments, like the information department led by Gabriel. My trainings are going to zvese second heaven, even zvevhele anoto zvekutraina zvehondo dzekudenga vanobva second heaven imomo anonzi mabattle grounds edu kana mabattlefield edu. Then tochipinda third heaven ndo mune paradise munowanikwa like the generals vane vafa vachiseva Mwari, like so far Bible, like vanhu Abraham, vanhu Daniel, vanhu Isaiah vanobva
ndo VIP section yekuheaven.
Yes, ndo inonzi paradise.
ndo yamunobvumira kuenderwa munopinda inini kwese
inini kwese ndinopinda,
but ndo kwamunonyanyotambira
kana ndaitwa allowed to visit the God's generals, even ana William Aaron Branham, like vanoshandira Mwari, like even the recent late prophet TB Joshua who died recently, ndo kwavanoenda ikoko muparadise iri third heaven. Then wozosvika pane anonzi main thrones ndo pavanoona Mwari vari God resides. Pane mathrones anenge ane moto nezvese, like it's like sezvinoita ma-special chairs, but inenge yakareba
like high tables.
Yes, but inenge yakareba almost a kilometer, the throne of God.
Wow, why is it almost a kilometer long?
Yeah, because it's the ancient of Msharu, because in DM Msharu kwa kari. So almost 1 kilometer, the throne of God, then followed by Jesus Christ and God on the right side. But this is built by God.
And where do you sit? Because you've often said that you've said this many times, and even when you came here in 2017, you said that God, you are close to God.
Yes.
Your ranking is even higher than Jesus. So where do you sit? Because you gave this description, but where's your chair? Where's your throne?
Okay, I'm not greater than Jesus Christ, because the tingati ari mukuru heaven, it's God, followed by Jesus Christ. Then pakuchizuya ma department ini ndiri mukuru heavenly army, I'm the commander.
So have you seen the face of the Almighty?
Yes, you can see it, but you'll be trembling. You'll be trembling, boss. Boss, the presence and everything. It's too much. Even a man cannot be even the.
All right. People have often said that when they're praying, when they're interceding, they see angelic visions. Are these real angelic visions that people see here on earth while praying?
Okay, angelics are called the invisible, but the invisible will become visible. Tinoshandisa maziso emwe ya kuona, but tunofana kuzoclarify kuti waona angel ye which side of light or side of darkness, because Satan often the kingdom of darkness. Kune ma angelic 1/3 yakadona na Satan, saka ma angels ari paviri, pane the kingdom of darkness, pane the light. Saka unofana kuzoona kuti waona api acho, but tinoshandisa maziso emwe. There is a spiritual eye in the physical eye.
Okay, we're 22 minutes before the clock strikes 3 p.m. We've got Prophet T. Madungwe in the studio, and this program is proudly brought to you by NMB Bank. So we just want to remind you as we go along, did you know that NMB Bank offers you a solution to pay your utility bills from wherever you are without waiting in a queue? You can save time and money by instantly paying your bills for yourself, your friends, and your family on the NMB Connect app. Short code *241# or NMB Connect online. Smart banking on bill payments. This is brought to you by NMB Connect, your digital bank. In the studio is Prophet T. Madungwe. Please like and share our video, and also hit us up with your questions. I'm really trying my best not to look at the comment section, because comment section is wild thing right here. Nay, Prophet. Comment section, because comment section.
Hello everyone, this is Prophet T. Madungwe from Remnant Desire of All Nations Ministry based in Harare.
All right, so let's continue with our conversation. You told us about what heaven looks like, the different parts of heaven. The question I would have, and a lot of people have, do you have a family? When we say family, your parents, relatives, do you have a family?
Yes, Prophet, I have a family. Because a family, like I have brothers, I have a wife, I have...
Oh, you have a wife now?
Yes, Prophet is
married.
Yeah, that was 2016. That
2017.
Yeah, I was.
How did you know that she's the one for you? Did the Almighty tell you, or did you have to find for yourself?
zvese zvinoitwa naMwari handina zvandinoita zvese it is being done by God. So Prophet Madungwe vane family wandakazvarwa ndine vaberekiwo ndine the brothers ndine masisters takakura our family zvokuti takakurisisa saka Prophet have a family and all of them of course my early days vakatanga vasingandinzwisisi but now my family vese kubva kuma brothers kusvika kupi kuna my parents they understand me and they motivate me zvakanyanyisa especially pane chipesekitwa nevanhu they motivate me ndo vanotondisimbisa almost kuti ndirambe ndichiita basa raMwari.
All right, you over the years you've been ridiculed and mocked with some claiming that maybe you suffer from a mental illness, maybe you have schizophrenia, multiple personality disorder. Have you ever been diagnosed for anything or any of the above?
Prophet Madungwe vanhu vanotaura vanodaro because maonero avo but Prophet Madungwe vari very normal like we are doing the interview ndiri kupindura zvamuri kunditi dai ndiri kupenga dai ndisina kutomboya pano ndiri like ndichinonga zvekudya ndichididi ndozvinoita munhu anopenga saka ukaona munhu achiti munhu akaita seni anopenga it means iye ndiye ari kutopenga because haungati munhu ari kuziva zvaari kuita anopenga saka people they give all those names because they don't understand the spiritual realms. Ndinowanza kutaura kuti only those in the spirit who understand me, not munhu akabata Bible, not munhu anoti ndinoenda kuchechi, ndiri kutaura vari mumweya chaivo not apa tava kutaura vanoziva Mwari wacho because tine vanhu vekuti anoti ndinonamata Mwari but asati amboona Mwari wacho kana even the lesser angelic then akuti Prophet Madungwe vanopenga kureva kuti munhu aringonamata azivi Mwari wacho. Ini ndiri kutaura kuti Mwari wacho wandinonamata ndinomuziva, ndikati angel yacho ndinoiziva. Saka the problem ndeyekuti vanhu they thought the spiritual things is like a movie where everyone can just go into the bookshop and buy the Bible and akutotendi noziva Bible. Hakuna vanoziva the Bible. Bible rinozivikanwa nesu like me Prophet Madungwe ndakaenda to the heavenly school. I understand the Bible. Saka maonero avo but maonero avo hazviri kuti zviri right. Ini ndiri munhu ari right. Even like recently the high profile musician in Zimbabwe just praise called me to feature into his video.
We'll get to that. Let's move step by step. All right. So you stick to your word. Amuskuchinja. Since 20 I started to know about you I think 2017 when we then called you.
Even
your story has not changed.
Yes, has not changed because ndiri munhu ari kuziva
kutaura. Right.
But nyaya iri kuitika ndeyekuti vanhu havasi mumweya because mumwe munhu anenge akatodhakwa achitoti Prophet Madungwe azozva zvari kuita apa is drunk but we do not allow anyone to discourage us kuti tinopenga tobva tamira izvozvo because I have one boss. My boss is God, so I listen my boss. Not zvataurwa nevamwe vanhu vese hazvina basa. Even in the Bible pakadzika the Holy Spirit tinoona kuti Acts chapter 2:3 tinoona kuti padzika mweya mutsvene vanhu vakati they are drunk but vanhu vabatwa nemweya mutsvene. Saka paunotanga kushandiswa naMwari vasiri muremu yako vanotanga kukushora. Saka ini ndinoziva kuti vanhu ivavo vari pasi pama-spiritual rings.
Kwaina Lucky Ngoshi hanzi muri munhu ari right prophet. You are very consistent and I have to agree with him. Your story hasn't changed.
Yes, and it's never changed. It will never.
Panepa makambotaura in an interview that I saw online muchiti zvoni makamboifraira Mwari beef. Makarosta beef. Mairosta beef yainge iri shoma asi chakakushamisa ndekuti makaramba muchingodya beef yae kusvika Mwari vati ndaguta ndobva vaitakura vakaenda kudenga. Why would he need to take something from the earth up to heaven?
Okay, let me explain because the social media tinoti the fake news akazara saka munhu wese zvaangoona pa social media
video
yes let me explain.
Okay, go ahead, we're running out of time. You can go ahead.
The spiritual realms, I said 20 October that was 2016 I said the Lord shall appear to me and the beef was brought and it was for the sacrifice. So muka translated the word sacrifice, you can say bride or whatever you want but to us it's not sacrifice, it's called sacrifice. It was Old Testament like kunonzi kupisa nyama noti kubraya sezvinotaura vanhu. Then after that I said it was converted from beef to spiritual liquid, then it went to heaven to resemble the event.
Like a sacrifice.
Yes, like a sacrifice. Saka vanhu vanoti bribe because they couldn't understand zvaitaurwa nemunhu waMwari. Sezvakaita Jesu paiti ndiri mwanakomana waMwari. They couldn't understand vanhu vakatomuruvira vachiti aiwa uyu akazvarwa naMary. They couldn't understand kuti zviri kubva kupi zvichienda kupi.
Right. Okay, there's a photo that circulated 2 years ago of you working in a barber shop cutting hair. Is this your earthly profession like Joseph was a carpenter?
Okay, this is not my earthly professional. I'm a prophet and I remain a prophet, but kumashure 2016 2017 ndakamboona mabusinesses akawanda. Prophet munanoita zvese muupenyu. Before ndapinda full time ndakaita zvakawandisa muupenyu, like ndakaona masaloon, saka ndandiri musaloon mangu angu ndichingovaredza nguva.
Mamune masaloon mangani?
Anga akawandisa. Ndakatomboita almost 3 certain time, but ndakazomavhara ese.
Why?
Because ndava busy kuzvino nebasa raMwari. Even ndikamboita zvemota zvese ndozviziva. Hapana chinhu hapana chinhu.
When you say makamboita zvemota maita say when you're a mechanic or a car
Yes,
salesman?
I was in the field of fixing the car. I was motor technician.
What is that?
Motor technician is like munhu anofixa mota, but not
Sakasiyana ina mechanic.
anonzi technician ava munhu ari qualified, not zvepasi pemuti zvezve, anonzi technician. Saka all those things ndakazviita. Saka vanhu vakangokuona wakamira musaluni wakutoti ndo basa rako. No, I once owned a saloon.
But maigera munhu Prophet Barber makabata chigero kamuchigera munhu. There's a difference between owning and actually being a barber. You were actually a barber at the time as well.
No, I was not a barber. Kana saloon iri yako unorambidzwa here kutogera munhu musaluni bozi vanonzi kuti wakushanda. No.
Because uri kugera.
Alright, zvakava nemunhu anobika akaonekwa achidya unze munhu auya kuzotengera aiwa. Hakuna zvakadaro. Saloon was mine. Saka hapana pandaingosara ndakangwara ndingoti ndini muridzi wesaloon.
Unombobatsira kaspecial kana pari busy.
Even vanhu vakaita busy ndinotobatsirawo vamwe vangu vandaishanda navo.
Alright, Prophet, ngatasarwa ne 14 minutes. I also want to open up the phone lines. You recently joined the entertainment fraternity by featuring in Jar Praise's video Murder. Why this video, Yemniga? Because when we were in here and I asked you what songs can I play, you asked me to play gospel music. Why don't you feature in a gospel song? Why song Yemniga? Earthly video.
Okay, let me explain kuti zvakafamba sei kuti tizosvika kuti Prophet vakaoneka pasong yaJar Praise JP.
Pa video kwete song.
Yes, pa video.
Right.
Anditika. Prophet Madungwe is not an actor, please. Prophet Madungwe is not a comedian. Isso zvinofungwa nevanhu. And Prophet Madungwe will never join entertainment. But chakaitika ndechekuti the JP team vakandibata. Vakati tine video yedu toda kuenda kujere. Then I appealed to God kuti Mwari, can I go? Then God said go, because this is visiting those in heaven, those in prison. So takavisita ikoko. So behind the scenes vanhu havazizvi zvakaitika. We managed to see the prisoners kuti chingova mhorosa chavhunzo zvataibvunza tichiita the video. And zvakaita kuti ndipinde paya zvakaita God for to authorize. The Bible says go ye there and preach. Inonzi evangelism. We are reaching to the people. Saka ndataura kuti ndichishedzwa ndaenda kumabhawa ndinoparidzira vanhu kubhawa kumastreet nechi. Saka chakaitika ndechekuti ndakaenda in the ticket of evangelism.
Makaparidza henyu nguva yenyu yamamuri
koma. No, tinonzi evangelism, it's meeting the people. Like isusu kwatiri tweet, it's evangelism this interview.
That's okay.
But iminoti it's interview, but kwatiri it's evangelism. So turutsanangura zvinhu zvemweya, turusangana nevanhu.
So ndokumbira kubata ipapo. Saka muri kuti pamakaenda kunoshuta video iyoyo, amuna ungoshuta chete video. Imemi behind the scenes makatoona vanhu and you
to me it was evangelism.
That your role in that video was evangelism.
Yes, evangelism.
How was evangelism? Because role yenyu hatina kunyatsoinzwisa. Enda itofunga kuti muchataura muchaita something. But mama angogara pambedha makabata Bible renyu.
Yes. Anditi vanhu vakaona the Bible. Because toda kuti vanhu vari kunyika vacho vari kuridzirwa nevanhu vasingaridzi vegospel. Anditi panoona munhu waMwari akabata Bible akutoziva kuti Mwari anofanira kunamatwa. Saka that part it preaches a lot than munhu anosvika achiti uyai mutendeke. Because munhu ukaona munhu akabata Bible,
it preaches what, Prophet? What is it preaching? Seeing a Bible is not a message. Because there was Fantan, there was Vanchoga, there was Buddhist, there was Jar Praiser. But mimi mama kangovhura Bible. Dai takakuona muchita lay hands on somebody in the video, then we would have said, oh wow, you know. Ndoda kutendoka ndisati ndasvika ikoko. But mama akarara pambedha kamuchitoseka muchidzi mwenguva matuminya serious.
Mukatarisa pavideo pacho pane pandakabuda ndakarara ndichiti vanhu uyai kuBible. Vanhu hamuna kutarisa zvaiitika. That's why ndiri pano kuti pane pandaiti vanhu uyai kuBible. Mukatarisa pavideo pacho ndichitoti uyai ndichitodza kuti iwe ndichitoti uyai kuBible. Saka taiti vanhu uyai kuBible vese. Even vakasungwa. Yes, that was my part.
You talk to God and you're accounting for what you did on that day. You say kuti inini ndakanongedzera kamera ndikati uyai kuBible. Saka
nevakaona vacho vaitoshedzerwa kuti uyai futi. Yeah, people are maiwe vese bozi vanhu vakatondona vari pakatotendeuka millions of millions. Even denga rakafara zvisingaiti.
Millions of millions.
Yes, kuti takaenda tikanotendeutsa vanhu vacho and we are doing it more tiri kutoti
there are 13 million Zimbabweans. So per 13 million vangani kana mchiti millions and millions.
So fani nyedze ma lockdown vanhu atisati kwanisa kuvaita meet in person but pakati ndiko vanhu vakawandisa
How do you know? Or you because you can name a spiritual spectacles.
Yes, spiritual realm heaven,
right.
You know about the update then even vanhu vanotibata.
All right, you've spoken out about Soldier Love, you've spoken about Jinimbi, they passed on, may their souls rest in peace. You've spoken about the late Oliver Mtukudzi. You said that they are in heaven. You've spoken about their status, their spiritual status. Why is it necessary to say these things, yet their families are watching?
Okay, zvazvinoita ndezvekuti like in the Bible mambo aita akafa mabasa ake aitwa rated by heaven kuti uyu ana kufadza Mwari uyu akafadza Mwari. Saka so zvatinoita tinongoti uyu mabasa ake ana kufadza Mwari zvatopera then uyu akafadza Mwari. Then
mudaro munototaura kuti ari ku hell.
Alright, tinobva tati qualified or failed to qualify zvatopera. Tikati qualified kuti aenda ku paradise, tikati failed aenda kuchete zvatopera. Tingoripota ma updates spiritual zvaitika chete. But we are not saying this is the boss judgment day aisati yauya. Ichazoitika.
Ndo panaenda kukubvunza kuti saka kana imeme muchitaura kuti Prophet TB Joshua is now in heaven. So judgment day, will he still be tried again?
Okay, the book of Revelation says, I saw the new heaven and the new earth. After the earth destruction, this earth shall pass away. Nyika ino inedenga ya zvatukuna zvichapfuura. Saka ndo kwavari. Saka pachazoparadzwa ipapo vanhu vachazoenda ku new heaven. Saka kwatiri kuti vanhu vaenda uko ku old heaven vanhu vasati vaenda ku heaven because haisiyo original heaven. Because original heaven ichazouya after earth destruction. Saka kwavari kuenda kunonzi ma temporal places. Paradise inonzi temporal places, even hell. There are anonzi ma temporal places. Vanhu vachazoenda inonzi hell. Inonzi lake of fire after earth destruction.
So when you say Jinimbi is in hell, what are you talking about?
Tungorati ari ku waiting place.
Yeah, hell.
Yeah, waiting place even was not qualified for heaven yet.
No, but you said.
But yes, I said that. And
yes.
But I was kuzogareko because yeu ichazoparadzwa futi. Vanhu vachazotadza qualify vachazoenda to the lake of fire.
Does it make sense?
It makes sense because
it does not make sense. Wait, Prophet, you said you came out in an interview and said that he's in hell. I then interviewed another prophet in November, December, and he said, no, Jinimbi is in heaven. Then you did another interview again where you said, he is in hell.
Yeah,
so when you say he's in hell, to us the layman, you are saying that he's burning in hell, right?
No.
So how then do you say that he's still going to be tried again? An automatic entry into hell. Prophet TB Joshua got automatic entry into heaven.
Okay. Let me explain. Muna chifa anobva pano anoenda pamaheavenly gates.
Alright.
Ipapo osvika oitwa verification. Mabasa ake ndo anongomprova kuti oenda kupi kana kupi. Munhu asati atongwa anditika oenda ku waiting place inonzi hell. Anditika ne paradise zvapera. Then after that pachazoparadzwa denga nenyika vanhu vozoenda pa white throne judgment. Vachibva ipapo munhu ndo paanotongwa nemabasa ake according. Vasina qualifier for new heaven vakuchinda inonzi lake of fire. Chete ndo process inoitika.
All right, Prophet, my question then comes back to what I said earlier on, what I asked earlier on. Is it fair to the family of the deceased to hear you saying this? Because hamusi muri kuvarwadzisa here pakutaura zvinhu zvakadaro.
Zvinhu zvemweya pazvinoitika ndezvekuti a prophet is sent by God to speak the message. Inini handisi bias to anyone kana kuti ndoda taura message yani kana yani. Plus zvimwe zvacho mukazotarisa tinozoita zvekuresponda vanhu vataura ma messages asiwo nema fake accounts zvazoti isozo clarify kuti isusu atina motaura zvakati isu takangoti he failed chete. Isusu normally tinoshandisa word rekuti he failed. Vanhu vatechizotaura nando vanozoti so is in heaven. Isu ngoshandisa word rekuti he failed or
okay,
he qualified.
Let's move on. We've got 7 minutes to go. Did you get paid for the job raiser video?
No, this is for evangelism. That's spiritual things is for
yes,
evangelism.
No.
All right, no. Because no one can pay the prophet and afford that. I know that was just evangelism.
Thank you. That's all we wanted to know. Power FM, hello. 498652154. We only have 6 minutes to go. Please keep your questions short and straight to the point. And remember, this is a family listening station. And please turn down the volume of your radio and don't put your phone on loudspeaker. Power FM, hello. All right, let's try again. Power FM, hello.
Hello.
Hi, what's your name and where are you calling from?
And it was Thomas Kapimbabaji City.
Taurana Prophet.
Prophet Magadi.
Tiripo Magadi zvenyu.
because ama message yenyu baba ndinonguwa munoita unge munhu akadhafa unge munhu anomwa doro unombozvifambisa sei?
Ayo maonero enyu bosi ndimuri kudaro but nini handina kudaro.
Alright, ndangondikuonese kuti because sometimes nditombofunga kuti muri munhu anoita zvekirango kana kuti.
Aiwa hakuna zvinhu zvakadaro. I think ndimunotopenga bosi ndimusiri kundinzwisisa.
498652154 Power FM. Hello.
Hello.
Hi, what's your name and where are you calling from? Why is your phone Power FM. Hello.
Hello, DJ Chambari.
Hi, what's your name and where are you calling from?
I'm Makati from Tango.
McCarthy, go ahead and speak to Prophet.
Prophet Madungwe.
Zviri sei?
Ini mazvitandinawo ndekuti kana muri muhawamwari chezveza itai kuti vanhu zvamunenge muchitaura chaizvo tendeutai vanhu vana mati mwari musaite kuti vanhu vadhaute mukati mekurarama patiri pasizuva panapa handiti itai kuti vanhu vanzwe shoko ramunenge muchiparidza vabvumirane nezvamunenge muchitaura vasapikisane nazvo handiti because pane zvimwe zvamunenge muchitaura iminika zvekuti munhu anoita madhauti handiti saka imiri kana muti munhu wamwari andokumbira Prophet taurai zvinhu zvekuti vanhu vatenduke vanhu vanamati kuti musajambe
Mkoma McCarthy, sorry, thank you for your contribution. We're running out of time. Prophet, can you respond quickly?
Alright, even Jesu akatovatadza vanhu kusvika vamuroverera. Saka who is Prophet Madungwe kuti kana nchiita evangelism ndinofanira kutendeutsa munhu wese. Ini kana ndataura zvava kwauri kutendeuka kana kusatendeuka, it's your choice. Yes.
Alright. Power FM, hello.
Hello.
Hi, what's your name and where are you calling from?
I'm Agent calling from Banget.
Alright, go ahead and speak to Prophet.
I just want to say, Prophet, ngawasiye zvavari kuita zvivashike Mwari vose zvavari kuita zvavakubata magesi.
Alright, Prophet Madungwe vakashedzwa naMwari saka hapana pavanganzi vadzosiya kuparidza Mwari noumwe munhu asi Mwari wacho achitiparidza hakuna zvinhu zvakadaro. Mwari kana achinditi ndiparidze I shall preach.
Prophet one my clapback shame. Power FM hello.
Prophet msadaro.
Ayo imi msadaro futhi because this is disrespect to the Prophet.
All right, 498652154. Let's try and keep it positive. Ask your questions. Prophet, before you go, bongo gadziro phone number dzenyu kuti muzopa vanhu vangade kukubatai wada kuti maybe mufiche ma video or anything like that. Power FM hello. Ngele.
Hello.
Hi, what's your name and where are you calling from?
I'm Tinashe. I'm calling from Chitao.
All right, go ahead, Tinashe.
Prophet, mnenge mukutara movie.
Aiwa, this is not a movie. This is ndikutaura zvinhu zvemweya. Ndimuri unazoti movie ndosaka tichiti vanhu.
Ona.
Aiwa, muri kuona here, this is not a movie. Izvo zvinhu zvemweya saka mukati ndikutaura movie ka hamusi kutoziva zvamuri kuita. Mutomboda kutombona.
Aiwa, no to violence. No, I'm sorry. We're going to have to cut you off. We will not entertain violence. Like I said, this is a family listening station. Please keep it positive. Ask your questions, but please keep it positive. Atsuda violence, we don't want to turn this into something else. The whole point of having Prophet here was so that we can pick his brain and get to speak to him about his new role, because people were starting to feel like he's into entertainment, and get him to explain a lot of things. We shall not be taking any more phone calls because we don't want it to turn into something that it is not. All right, Prophet, at the end of the day, what is your end game? Goal renyundere.
Maigondere ndere kuti vanhu vatendeuke, vanhu vasiye zvivi chete. Ndo zvinhu zvandinoda izvozvo chete, kuti vanhu vatendeuke, vanhu vosiya zvivi.
All right, ndo zvamuri kuda.
Yeah, that's my goal chete.
Inini my fear personally nangu ndakazvimirira sachamvari, not on behalf of anybody. Personally ndineka inkling kanotaura kuti munhu asitike one story for 5 years azviite.
Hakuna zvinhu zvakadaro. 5 years munhu ari
one. You're not even making money from zvamuri kuita. Aiwa ini Prophet ka to some extent ka ndapadhuze hangu nekubhilivha.
Aiwa, chitotendeuka vanhu vese vanogona kutendeuka futi.
Ndapadhuze nekubhilivha Prophet. All right. We have to go. We've just got 15 seconds to go before the news comes through at 2:00. What's your phone number? Your contact number?
Okay, the phone number for the Prophet wadangotaura na Prophet Madungwe 076231.
Aiwa, murutananiswa niko.
All right, let me repeat in Singamanyi.
All right, Mirai, taure tinyore ma comments. Dana no kwanza utinyorera mu comment section. Okay, go. 077
076 23 11 1156.
0776.
6231156.
All right, 0776 23. Wait. 23
1156.
56.
Eh.
All right, no numbers are prophet.
Mutaura na prophet baba.
All right. Thank you so much, Prophet, for coming through to the show. And at the end of the day, we shall be watching you closely to see how this is all going to pan out. But what will happen though? Imagine on Judgment Day, onokone magamira pasai namwari. Wachatichi.
But it will be too late because pan pasisina reverse. Zvinenge kana wakatofeila une wakatofeila. Saka vanhu ngavana matimwari vatende vaprofita.
Thank you so much to Barnabas, thank you so much to Takwe, and thank you so much to BB, and thank you so much to you, Prophet, for coming through to this Center Stage edition.
Thank you very much.
This was proudly brought to you by NNB Bank. We'll be back again next week on Tuesday, same time.
This has been Center Stage with Chanvari. All the hottest and latest live. Tune in to Power FM every Tuesday.